And this is Topic Roulette.
Oh,
ooh, one minute. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. What do you mean? That is the way of life. Zodiac signs. I don't know what you mean.
All right, so I'm not too into it.
See.
But everybody is.
Here we go.
And I will admit that yes, some signs do act accordingly to people's characters.
Okay.
Yes. But like everything.
Okay, not
the
everything.
moon and all that.
So when people do fucked up shit and then
moon
being
too.
like, oh,
So
that's because I'm a Scorpio.
my
that part.
No.
That part.
So my partner's not my partner then? Because it says I'm compatible with
Wait, we're not talking about compatibility.
Look at you. See
Either way,
she went real deep real quick.
Okay, well, yeah,
we're talking zodiac signs.
But that's we're talking about behaviors.
It has to do with everything.
No, because people want to blame their, use the excuse that they're zodiac. I'm like,
Right.
it's you're an asshole.
It's
Okay,
like,
that's your
I'm
zodiac
two-faced
sign.
because
You're
I'm a
fucking
Gemini.
asshole.
No,
when
you're
you're
just
a
a
douchebag.
So when you date somebody, back on my topic.
Okay, compatibility.
So when you date somebody, doesn't it all boil down to, oh my God, it's because you're a Scorpio.
I'm
You're
not
a
gonna
Taurus.
lie. Here we go.
Oh, you're a Virgo.
Yeah,
Here we go.
What are you guys?
I try not to judge off rip, but let me just say that I'm always proven right based on the zodiac signs, though. Let me explain.
So what do I need to read?
They say Cancers and Geminis are like oil and water. I was like, F that. I don't believe that. I love this person. Baby. Oil and water.
I mean,
Do you
I got an
understand
oil
me?
water situation, but I love it.
Right.
So I don't know if that's
You're
according to the
toxic.
stars.
What's your sign?
She's
But I'm not
Leo.
toxic.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
And
She's
what's
a
his
princess.
sign?
Scorpio.
Oh.
Yikes.
See?
October, Scorpio, November, Scorpio.
Maybe it's her Leo that just her pride won't let it die type of deal.
Base everything off the zodiac
I
sign.
feel what I've gone through. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When people show you who they are,
You put them in that. Okay, that's Scorpio. Put them there.
You leave it to the
Put
stars.
Aries. You leave them to the universe.
I mean, you can defy the odds. J-Lo so
I'm
out
just
here
saying,
defying the
everyone
odds.
always says the zodiac. I just think it's life, genes, ancestors, like
I feel like
environments.
there was a
All
moon
of
and the
that.
stars in the time when we all got here, and I think it all plays into it.
I just don't feel like I don't base my relationship on being the zodiac.
But relationships
like,
in
you're a
general.
Virgo, I would definitely
Because our behaviors.
Wait,
I
I'm sorry.
do.
Wait a minute.
Because if I'm on a dating app and I
If my
see a Gemini or an Aquarius, I'm swiping left.
But
Absolutely not.
If my soulmate's a Virgo, please do not find me. Do not
But
look
all in all, our behaviors are based off our relationships with human beings that we interact with.
So
whether if it's your relationship or a friend or a family member, people do be swinging to that zodiac.
But how do you explain
real.
every
It's a
single
trend.
Virgo
I mean,
I've
I want to
met?
understand it.
But no, I need to understand. How do you explain every single Virgo that I've met that is 100% meticulous and all about being an overachiever?
Yeah.
And they come from different households. How do you explain
I don't know.
that?
I've met some dog-ass Virgos that don't even care about that stuff.
Oh my God.
So that's probably
I guess it's
why.
all about your experience.
I think that's what it is.
I think it's also a sign thing. Maybe
Like, we know Leo's a Leo.
Yeah,
Scorpio's
Leo.
a Scorpio.
How she gonna be like,
It's true,
Leo
though.
gang, but I don't do it.
No, but tell me you're a Leo.
I hear it so much. It's really true.
Yeah, my daughter is a Leo.
Leo.
The Leo.
Scorpio. Taurus are like mean or whatever. Like demeaning or whatever. Like people actually like label and actually
people meet you
fit
for the
people in
first time.
categories
Yeah.
based off that.
Or meet people for the first time, and as soon as they do something, like, oh, what's your sign?
Right.
Oh, you kind of gave me
should we
that
be doing-
vibe.
But can we talk about the
Should we
lack
be
of
doing-
accountability, though,
Yeah.
that comes with saying, oh, I did this because of my sign, though? Because that's a different thing than, living your life. Because I can guide my life, so to speak, by signs and zodiac. But when I'm blaming my behavior, like, okay, I'm emotional, but I'm not blaming that on because I'm a Cancer. I know that's a trait
My
that all
moon's
us
in Cancer.
Cancers
I don't even
have.
know what it means. I just know that
I'm
it's
just
in
saying because
Cancer.
I'm about to get my
Like,
period. That's
I'm
why
a
I'm
gangster
emotional.
thug. Like, I'm a gangster thug who cries a lot. Like, that's just who I am. But I don't blame it on because I'm a Cancer. But our Cancers cry.
So how did
possible.
someone come up with the fact that like each part belongs to a certain part of the earth, like the moon, the this, and how do they figure
and
out?
the placements.
Oh, now we
and all
asking
that
God
bullshit.
questions.
That's
Because
not-
it's
Listen,
I smoke a lot of weed, and when I hear people talk about signs, that's all I think about is digging deep to try to understand it.
So that's my way of understanding is, and for me, I believe in God. So I just feel like there are certain things that our brains are not meant to understand, and there are just certain things that are created and are there. It's God, and then he put the moon and the stars in a certain time frame when we got here, and then they put a label on us, and it was called Zodiac Signs.
Yeah. I mean,
fucking theology with Miss Mofilla.
Murder was all she wrote, guys. Murder was all she wrote,
The
right?
next Ancient Aliens episode.
Hey, I love aliens. I will say, if I
Listen, don't
met
get me started on
one,
that. They're on their way.
listen,
They're
girl.
on their way.
Are you alien? Are you team alien?
I am too. They're
I'm
on
just
their way.
Team alien?
I'm Team Alien, and then they probably got two dicks.
Hey,
Girl, I don't know, but I can't wait. I can't wait. Maybe
I tried it with you humans. I tried it.
Listen.
If they come out here, and you know they're gonna get the you know how sometimes foreigners get money. You need a citizenship.
Alien
You
bread.
got me.
Wait, but what if they're like, why do the movies make them seem so bad? Like, I feel
don't
like it would be
think so.
fantastic to
I
be
feel
there.
like, come and pick me up, alien.
Right, like take me to
Sit
the
in the
universe.
spaceship and pick me up. I'm
Please,
down with y'all.
like-
You
This is the
understand
Fifth
me?
Element. You ever seen the Fifth Element?
Yes.
I just feel like I
Any
It's just
alien
like
movie
that.
I'm watching.
It's
How did
just
we
like-
turn to aliens
I
from
don't
Zodiac?
know.
I don't know, but
How
it's
did we get here?
I don't know.
Because the Zodiacs
I'm
and
sorry,
aliens
guys.
are together in the universe.
I think I did that, but we can move along.
God damn it.
Oh, see, okay, this is when I get serious.
Yeah.
All right, see, are we gonna?
So I'm gonna tell you. Here's the thing. My seriousness, I deal with trauma with jokes and inappropriate jokes. So if I crack jokes, y'all,
Listen.
I
bear
might
with me,
crack a
okay?
joke or two.
Don't
Yeah.
cancel me.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, please.
I might crack a joke or two, but
So
in
let me
real
hear
life-
y'all first before I chime in. Let me hear y'all
Oh
first.
no, I might want. All right, I'll tell you what I feel.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drag this, guys, because it could be long. But mental health is a real thing. This is where I get serious, you know. And even though they're displaying it the way they're displaying it, it's still a real, actual relationship that's actually going through real stuff. Like, this happens in people's homes for real. This
Every
might have happened
day.
to one of us, literally.
Yeah.
Literally, even if it's just parts of that. The difference is they're displayed to America. We see them, everybody's, literally I just watched on the Jason Lee show, it was the president, not the president, the vice president, was talking about how it's the most watched thing on television right now is their relationship. And it's just, I think it's brave. And I don't even think that they know, well, I don't know about him, but I don't think she realizes that that's what she's actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't get caught up in love like that. And when it's a ghetto, hood, whatever they want to label it as,
Let's just call it toxic.
toxic, whatever you want to label it, toxic or learning growth, who knows? I know that if the outcome is positive, that's going to be like great for the world to see, for Krishan and him. But they are so intertwined with the actual fame and like living a certain way because it makes them money or like, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna make this a show because we're popping right now. We're gonna, in real life though, they're super losing themselves both. And it's not that he's a bad guy or she's a bad girl. It's just that they literally like don't have the right guidance around them, like for real. And it's so key, like your environment. Like you grow up with 9 brothers or whatever, sisters, you really should be a little bit more grounded. There's so much hurt and trauma there within both of them. And then seeing them together, it's like a ugly, beautiful thing in a way. Because if you can see the growth in it, if it happens somewhere,
Just tell me
that'll
where
be
the
dope,
beauty
but like,
is. in
yeah,
this.
but
Tell me
just,
where the beauty
I feel
is.
like the rawness of it is where the beauty is, because it's like, damn, we be looking at it a certain way. We're outside looking in. We're gonna be biased on our own situations and things like
So
that.
here's the thing, I'm the furthest from judgmental. Bobby and Whitney was raw and beautiful for me. Krishan and Blueface is clownery to me,
because
quite
they're
frankly.
new generation.
Yeah, but
No,
they didn't. Bobby and Whitney did not hit each other.
Exactly.
They did.
The level of disrespect.
But they.
Bobby
It was
hated
not
the
in-
shit out of Whitney.
Right, but they were not
That
on
was behind
camera. That's what I'm
closed
saying. I'm not
doors.
saying it was
They were
okay.
okay.
It was not on camera.
But in
They're doing it for a show.
2023 today, everything's on camera.
Right, but the fact that you are signing a contract to say we're going to show this,
you
and this is how we're going to make our money,
because
I don't respect that.
Because 2023 is money.
To me,
camera,
then you're
money,
a clown
exposure.
for money.
It's actually
Put
good
on the show,
for them.
clown for your money.
It's
Put
good.
on the show.
It's literally good for them, and that's the fucked
No,
up
but
part.
it's not. I'm sorry.
That's not good for them
good
at all.
No.
Because, no.
Money wise,
No,
and
money wise,
like view wise.
views and money does not take the whole mental health part of it, because you're really fucking yourself up. Like, I was an abuser in my relationship, right? I went and when my mother got hit with a bat in her head, like she could have died, right? So in that moment, something triggered me that says, before a dude ever hits me, I'm gonna hit him. I said it. Like, I'm gonna defend myself,
But that's
because
real. It's a defense
because
mechanism.
I could have lost and I didn't even know that she was living not just verbal abuse, that physical abuse, but also verbal abuse. So my ex, I could say till this day, he never put his hand. That one time that told me, like, bitch, that was it. Because sometimes it gets to a limit. I pushed it to the limit.
But don't
You know
you
what I'm
see
saying?
that a little bit in her? She has
Yes,
no idea.
but
she
I
has
stopped.
no awareness.
Yes, but
She has no awareness. Everybody's throwing rocks at her. Nobody's giving her the
I'm throwing
awareness.
rocks both
Nobody's
ways.
grabbing her and being like, girl.
I'm throwing
and
rocks
I
both their way,
had-
because those who try to embrace her and say, girl, it's a big fuck you to them.
because she's still
but
doing it.
That's at some point, I'm telling you guys, I'll name it now. I'll put $50 on it. She's gonna get it. Like,
she's already
that.
getting it. She's pregnant now.
She's
She's starting to wake up.
She's
She's starting to wake up.
And then she's still gonna make all the money she was
But let's
trying to
not
make
all
from the
say
beginning.
she, because there's a lot of mental health issues with Blueface
yeah.
as well.
That's why I
there's
said
a level
both.
of
That's why I
mama's
said
boy
both.
trying to learn how to be a man type of
And it's
energy.
why I
because
said
his mother
both.
is still condoning his
Thank you.
behavior.
Let's
Like,
talk
as
about
long
that
as
unhealthy mother-son
Yeah, that
situation,
mama's
bruh.
boy. As long as
Absolutely.
your mother is condoning a guy's behavior, he's not gonna find any fault in what he does.
Absolutely.
At all.
And to him, that's masculinity.
That's the only
no.
validation he needs. As long as his mother is right there, telling him he's doing good, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no other way to tell.
So for me, that shit is clownery. I don't respect it. I understand that we all go through it, but when you do it for a check, that's
Yeah.
bullshit for me.
Because you're
I'm
basically
sorry.
telling right now.
I don't know. I think
the
that it's
younger
actually
kids are
happening
watching
to
that.
her. So
Oh, no, it's real. It's
That's the
happening.
reason why I'm
She's making
like,
money
But
out of it, yeah.
exploiting it for
Yeah.
money is what I don't agree
Because it's
with.
basically
course.
telling these young kids, because at the end of the
Exactly.
day, they're still watching it. Oh, it's okay for my boyfriend to hit me.
And as an
This is
educator,
fun.
I see the effects that it has on our fucking younger kids, bro. And these kids think this shit is normal, and this is what the fuck love is, and that's why I can't
Yeah.
respect that shit. I can't respect
I'm like, I grew up in the E's Love is Blind days.
I mean, that was still
now-
a crazy song though, too, because there was a lot of abuse happening in that song.
I mean,
There's a lot.
guys, gotta remember, these things still happen to
very
this day.
real.
Even from then, even if we look at like our grandparents' love, at the end of the day, that time placement, it's always about the time placement that you're in the era that you're in. That's still, even though it's love, it's 30 years, 40 years, cool. But at the end of the day, they owned us, so there's actual facts that like still
So here's the kicker.
aren't exposed. They're exposed, but they weren't exposed then as far as like cameras.
I don't know, because
like,
at the end of the day, they
media
took
and
these
stuff
people
like
that
I think that makes it harder.
been together for years, and the guy cheated and did this and then did that, and they said, why did you stay? Well, she got married at a young age. She had to be 16, have a kid, started having kids, didn't go to school, had nothing else. That's why they lasted so long. In this generation, we don't last. We're not gonna deal with it. And especially
Nah, girls are cheating.
I'ma just go ahead
They're
and
getting you
ask,
back.
though.
Well, attack,
Do we
you're
have the
in.
responsibility
Count
that,
me in.
Do we
Like,
have the
literally.
responsibility that if we know better, we should be
do
doing
better?
and perpetuating better? Though?
Yeah, but we're gonna keep reciting that same lesson forever.
I feel like until
Not me.
you break the
No,
generational
so like
curse.
as we
Most.
try to teach it, it's always gonna be do better, do better.
Of course,
do
there's
better.
always
It's-
going to be
repeats
instances
itself.
of toxicity and bad things that happen. But what I don't want is for us to normalize that this is what love is. No,
No,
the fuck
no,
is
exactly.
not.
No, but see,
Absolutely not.
But that's evident as their relationship is. It's exposed to that this isn't normal, so people know that. It's
Not these
entertaining.
kids.
It's
Not
entertaining.
these kids. These kids
It's
don't know that.
entertaining. I don't see a lot of people acting like them. I think it's just entertaining to
I see-
people.
I see enough
You know what I
people
mean?
acting like them.
I don't know. They be taking it to the extreme.
Some people,
You know what I'm saying?
that couple that sometimes people don't want to go out with because they get get drunk and then they start hitting each other and then they're fucking each other after.
The ongoing jokes about my man coming in the club to scoop me up because like we perpetuate this cycle.
On TV or exposed.
I'm not leaving the barbecue till I get dragged down. Like
we perpetuate it.
Imagine those friends being on like TMZ though. It's so much more of a bigger stress. Like, I'm just saying, guys.
No, I hear you.
I just
don't agree.
It ain't like
J-Lo's for the views. J-Lo, stop it.
Ha! Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
No.
Do you guys have kids together?
Right.
There's a reason.
That's the only ex that can be your friend.
Yes.
If y'all niggas got babies,
fuck no.
cool.
There's a reason they are a fucking ex, bro.
Period. Like, get out
when
of
did
here.
all of a sudden y'all become the best of friends?
Like still like they're not together, but they still follow each other.
No, get
on
your
social
demon
media.
ass out of
Like,
here.
why?
Like, who sent you?
Like,
sorry, we're not gonna disagree on this one.
No,
we're
gonna agree on that. Like, no, baby, no.
It's a no for me.
Y'all ain't got no kids.
Lock the bitch.
No kids.
No, I've had, when I tell you I've had battles and relationships with people who try to make me feel like I was crazy.
Oh my God.
For being like, no exes. But I'm like, understand the mess that you're bringing into a new relationship. Why do I need to carry your old baggage?
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to carry that? You clearly left them for a reason, right?
Carrying all them bags
Sing it,
like
J-Lo,
that.
Okay.
You can't be
She
no
did the whole video,
baggage.
though.
No
She did the whole video.
baggage. Shout out to Erykah Badu for that song forever. Like, none of that.
I'm sorry, that's a quick one
Cut
right
off
there.
the slack.
It's already
It's a no, dog.
it's already that you have kids.
That's the only reason why you really need to stay in contact.
And then in contact.
Exactly.
Not friends. So
that doesn't mean you still
and
get
the
to
kid.
smash.
Yeah.
You and the kid has
And the
contact.
exactly.
That's
If the
it.
kid's old enough and the kid got a phone call, you're
Why are you
fucking
even
dead.
talking to your baby mama?
Nowadays, if the kid is 8 years old, he got a phone. There you go, baby.
Don't call.
Girls, that is your limit. 8 years.
That's it.
I don't talk to my baby daddy like that.
You don't got it.
I don't talk to
Say
him.
that
And
again,
we're
baby.
cool, but I don't talk to him like that.
For the people
He
in
He
the
walks me
back.
and walks me here and there, but I don't talk to him like that.
So, I think because we're older,
Right.
we're like this with it.
I used to think I was truly about that life until that a life approached me, and I was like, "Yikes, I'm not."
I've been
100%.
curious.
I just
So
gotta
here's the
try
thing.
it and then
This is
I'll
let
decide.
me give a
I'm
scenario.
just
See
saying.
if you guys relate, because I feel like we all deal with
Because I
this
feel
as
like
women.
a tag you're it type of shit. Like,
Right.
bitch, I don't want to fuck him today. You can fuck him.
It sounds good, right? Until
I
ain't cooking today, bitch.
it sounds good until you
Oh,
gotta
baby.
deal with that other bitch's emotions.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh no!
It's like having a threesome. It's hard to find
But
something
that's
to have
when
a
you-
threesome with, because then there's no
But that's when
bullshit.
you go away for the weekend and get polyamorous somewhere
And then
else.
right, so I
know what I'm saying?
agree
Let
with
them
the
deal with that
plan.
shit.
Swingers though.
No, you let them deal with that, and you go do your
So
own
you be the
thing.
unicorn type of deal. You
Yeah,
come jump
like,
in
you're
and
like, you know
contact
what?
deal.
See, I can
I'm
do that.
out.
I can dig that.
Y'all can work that
But
out.
some people who are living that like full-on polyamorous life, my hat goes off to you. I could never.
It must be
I
pressure.
thought I could, but I cannot because I can only deal with one set of emotions at one time. Like I can't deal with
So-
how you feel and you feel, and am I pleasing you and you?
Does it
Is
matter the
everybody
genders?
Okay, it doesn't even matter the genders. like
That was my curiosity.
Yeah,
Oh
Does it
my
matter
God.
the
Who's
gender?
a female?
just too many
Like all
humans in
females?
one space is too much,
That's too much.
right? Because even a
can't
man
do
and
it.
a
That's a lot.
even a man and a woman.
I can do it
there's-
for one night.
Even so,
girls,
first of all,
let's
how many
go.
times are you allowed to have a polyamorous relationship where it's 2 men and 1 woman? Let's shout out to the women in Africa pulling it off.
can't do
I'm
that.
on my way
I
because I'm trying to do
can't.
that. That's what I'm trying to do if it's gonna be polyamorous.
See, I think
Right?
Because it's- there's no
can you
emotion.
You
It's
massage me. I'll cook. You work.
Things I'm trying to just not at the same time. None of that's going down.
Yeah.
I'll see you today.
Not one and one.
And I'll see you in 2 days because I gotta recuperate from this
But
one. So then
as-
I'm like, but then at the same time, I don't think.
But so can I switch up the question a little bit? What about open relationships?
See, that's when you like.
Open in which way?
Oh wow.
Open to me is like, I'll have a threesome, baby. Let's go. But I pick the girl.
Yeah, that's open for me.
Is it open or
That's not open. That's not open. That's just a threesome. That's just a threesome.
right there.
Is that just a
I'm
threesome?
giving you a little shoot.
That means a little fish line.
All right, so that's just a threesome. Tell you. I definitely want one so bad. All right, so open, no.
Absolutely not.
Period.
See, I at the end of the day, I always say like, who's gonna be faithful?
We get that part.
That's
We get that part, and it's all part of growth and all that stuff that they talk about being adults. We get that part. But we're talking about like for real, like you're really down with it.
Like who's really good?
Like you was like, yeah, it's okay, baby, go do you.
Tell you, I've been on both sides of this conversation, right? I've been the incredibly jealous, insane jealous person where it's like, fuck out of here, that's me. Ain't nobody sharing, ain't nobody having nothing that I had, right? Then I reached this level of life where it's like, but if somebody wants to do them, they're gonna do them regardless.
Exactly.
They're gonna do that.
So I'd rather us be so solid that we can be real enough to be like, yo, I'm kind of getting an itch that I need to scratch, and I can be like, that's what's up, go scratch that.
But that's when you're being solid, not trying to be on some like, oh my God, being a fuckboy. Because if you're gonna be on some fuckboy shit, no, you're not gonna come
then
here
it
and
ain't
get solid.
open. Is it even open? It's aware.
Okay.
So go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I'll punch Kenzie in the face if he ever asks me nothing like that. Like, boy, what are you talking about? I already said, yeah, about a threesome. Like, what are you talking about?
You doing too much now. You doing too much.
What are you trying to get to now? Because now we're on an emotional level of you getting to, are you talking to her when I'm not talking to you, right? Like, I don't understand.
So now here, I gotta challenge you, J-Lo.
No, why?
I gotta challenge you.
If it happened to me. No, now you gotta be like from Barbados with like abs.
No,
like,
I'm not even gonna do it if it happened to you on the realistic shit in a relationship, right? Are you secure in you and Kenzo's relationship, right? You know he loves you no matter what. So out of everybody in this world, he should be able to tell you his innermost thoughts, right? So you have to be a receptive space.
Of course.
So are you a receptive?
I'm gonna get some dick somewhere else.
Oh,
if you're gonna talk to me about some other, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying,
am I not serving? Like, I'm not serving. I'm gonna get served.
What if it's not even about you? What if it's a journey he has to go on?
So go do that.
See, that's that bullshit journeys.
Get baptized. I'm gonna get baptized under somebody's
because this is what I do know is as humans we are forever evolving, right?
Yes.
So what we had to, I feel like for relationships, this is the reason why I don't be in relationships.
Oh, I've done the whole
because I feel like in relationships we have to understand as an individual we're never gonna be the same person that you met.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So are you willing to ride with me no matter what ride this or direction this shit is gonna go? Or is there stipulations and I gotta limit myself for you to love me? You know what I'm saying?
But that's when there's no no stipulations or any of that sort, all that stuff I can ride.
I've hung in there.
It's like,
you know, I've hung in there for a few little, you know, I'll put it out there.
Yeah, of course.
Hung in there for a few things out of growth and respect. I can respect the man that is honest. Yes. I can respect the man that is growing and that you can see it. Yeah. It's tangible. Like you can taste it. Like you're like,
oh yeah, honesty is
I love
babe,
it.
I got to itch.
You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna go scratch this shit together.
And I like that.
Like I love that bitch. Let's go do that. You wanna pick her? You wanna pick her? You pick her this time.
But that's the thing when
you gotta have that though.
Type of
solid
relationship, because if you don't, it's like you have somebody that says they want it,
right?
But when you give it to them, they're like,
what?
Or they're too old. Or,
see, but they're the problem.
They have that insecurity. Like I've had the problem that because I like both men and women, I've gotten, oh well, you cheat on me with a girl or a guy. Like
it's like a defense mechanism. Like, boy, bye.
Because why does bisexual?
I would never hear my man say that.
No, but
I can talk about that because why in the world do people understand? Like when I say I'm bisexual as well.
Same.
And when I say that, people automatically assume like, oh, you can't choose.
You're gonna fuck both girls,
right?
I'm an adult first.
I only have one dick.
Here's the kicker: I'm a monogamous person second, and I'm bisexual third, which means I don't limit myself.
We got niggas and bitches.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I can bag you or your bitch.
Right. Exactly. That's what people forget. I feel like people tend to forget.
Yes.
Then we get both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We get both, but that doesn't mean we want both at the same time.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
either at the same or at all. Because at this point in my life, I don't want nothing. Not even the dildo.
Said
I'll take a puppet.
Just the vibrator. That shit's already like, bitch. Have somebody else do it. Like my clitoris, that bitch. Have somebody else do it.
Hey YouTube, you guys just witnessed Inside the Maze family, and we are on Topicroulette.
It's your girl, Ms. Mofilla.
J-Lo, so if you didn't know so.
And listen, we're going to be coming back throughout the month with multiple topic roulettes and more content with our faces involved. But make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, but most importantly, comment. We need to hear from you. What topics do you want us to talk about? Make sure you comment on the topics you just heard right now. Let us know your input, man. It's Inside the Maze. Another topic.
You already know, baby.
Okay.